and good morning from Thailand. I hope the sound is okay because okay. So it's a very, for me, it's a very powerful transition moment where I'm fully embarking my new journey now, and I'm pretty sure this is resonate to many of you out there as well. I feel that many of us are going through a lot of changes and really letting go and letting the end of the old self, of the old personalities happen. And what we anchoring in also is important. What we bring in to this flow of transitioning. And of course, we bring in love. Of course, we bring in light and joy. And then we are embody that. We are learning to live our life in joy of the flow of changes. And by doing that, it takes a lot of us outside the idea of right and wrong, good and bad. And this is what spirituality is all about. It's probably should use quote spirituality because the term had been through a phase where, you know, people who are spiritual constantly fighting against evil, fighting against dark, being the only light. To me now is about embracing your dark and light, embracing the two poles, knowing that plurality exists everywhere, and we just simply swing between and spin around and in forever movement of flow of creation. So by us to really be in the flow with the universe, we are letting go of a lot of judgment, a lot of old perception. And the word perception here come on so strongly ever since the new moon. The new moon kind of set the term reflection really clearly, that we other things that are going on around us are reflection, and also how we see ourselves is reflection. The personality that we wear, the mask that we wear, our responsibility, they are all our reflections, and we are aware that we have choices that we can choose. We can choose to be in a state of anxiety, we can choose to be in a state of worried, or we can choose to see, learning to trust, learn to open our heart, learn to really see through the illusion of old belief system, prejudice, you know, the old labels that we give upon ourselves and onto another. Yeah, and within the process, we learn to forgive ourselves. We learn to forgive others as well. And that's the beauty of being in the flow of universe. You become aware of yourself, and yet you become aware of what you project out onto others, or what also has happened to you. Is all merely, everything is merely flow of energy. So once we learn to shift into something that more resonate with our heart, we kind of change the mirrors. And sometimes, most of the time, when we come back into our center, we no longer experience one reflection as one reality, but we are aware that there are many, many, many realities out there, many dimensions, many reflections, many aspects of us, many realms of our beings. So see how this resonates. This is like, I feel like it's a wrapped up from last month until now. It's all about how we see the world and how we speak to the world, how we communicate to the world, and how we communicate with ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, how we see ourselves. And all this we witness through our thoughts and in our feelings and in our physical conditions. So it's a very powerful moment because it constantly hit us with opportunity to learn a lesson, to grow, self-mastery. And the bottom line of all this is to love ourselves. Yeah, we could have done that better. We could have said this. We could have, of course, everything in the past we could have changed. But we're in the now. We be in the now and let the future simply be the excitement in your heart to step into the unknown. Not the whole picture going to be clearly in front of you. Take one step and the next step will be clear. Take another step and then the step after will be clear. Now, and this has much to do with how we maintain the balance, or how we learn to align ourselves with the balance of masculinity and femininity within. The relationship, or how we see, how we communicate with the 3D manifestation realm is changing. How we see gender is changing. The relationship between the collective and ourselves and food is changing. The relationship between us and consumerism or materialism is changing. Everything is shifting, and it's entirely up to you, up to us, how we're going to shift. Whether we're going to shift in resentment, in anger, in frustration, or we're going to shift along whistling, cruising along the wave and sing our song and dance and chant out like codes. So, I invite you to close your eyes and sit comfortably. A light language transmission from my heart, from my higher self to yours. Breathe in deeply. Now, slowly and deeply. Ia na karakana mono okuratia, ia na mania kayatio. Ia na maya, ia na mai. Ro rako ya tayena. Inamno ya nyana kia tayati ano wayai. Inanoya na kayeto. I'm feeling a lot of avian beings, the bird beings of Orion's coming through, and see how that resonates to you as well. And a lot of aquatic beings. So thank you for connecting as always. As I've mentioned, that I'm embarking new project. First, now prints of my art are easily obtained. Just contact me, and it's shipping worldwide. You can check it through my website. I'll put the link down below. And also I'm in the process of writing a book, a collection of my art, and also to complement these oracle cards of my art, one of them, as well as Michael's art, my other half, contains wisdoms and energy of light codes and spirit team and team of lights. I will continue to share my process, of course, a lot on Facebook and also on website as well. And any more updates, I'll keep you all in loop. Namaste. Thank you.